Hey everyone, Sanjay here from Control Podcast. You are listening to Consan Show, episode number 148, and in this episode, we are gonna discuss about why Google is lying to you. Are you serious? Yeah, Google is lying to you, and I'll tell you how, and I'll tell you why. Let's get started. Never listen to any advice. That's the advice that I want to give. These are nothing but you practice. You'll become an expert one. Your network is your net worth, but I don't know how to start. Just start. Let's say you just have a beautiful idea today, and you just a beautiful idea to start a business, to start a product, or do something else, just to do a project, or just to record a video, or just to craft something, or just to draw something else. You have a great idea today, and you just discuss that with your friends. They just tell you that it's an awesome idea, it's a revolutionary idea, you can try doing it, and you feel like, man, I'm a genius. Why? Is because everyone says that my idea is amazing, and you just try one thing that flashes on your mind, and you feel like, let me Google that. If someone would have done that, probably my product would fail, and you just try to Google it. What really happens? You just type something saying blah blah blah, so and so idea is it available, is this product available in Amazon, or is this product is available online or somewhere else. You just try to Google that, and you find no results, and you try different keywords in the Google. So what you really get is you get nothing out of that particular keyword, or nothing. There is no such thing called as your idea, so and so, that is XXX. So there is no such thing in the web, in Google especially. What do you feel like? You feel that your idea is revolutionary, no one have ever done that. That is what you would feel like. But the truth is, probably Google is lying to you. Probably Google is not showing the real result that you really need. How is that really possible? That is possible. Why is it possible? In the sense, Google is a search engine that gives you the result which is available in the internet. Let's say you just have a different idea to invent this pen. So let's say there is no such person who have invented this according to you, and what really happens? There might be people who have done that. Let's say there's a startup who have done such product, and what really happens after that? Their startup has been shut down. They didn't do business in a right way. Their startup has been shut down as of now, and Google doesn't show that particular result. Why? Is because their server will be down, or their web page or their domain will be completely destroyed. Google won't show you that particular result. Google won't show you the history. If that website is live now, that result will be shown in Google. Other than that, if no, it won't show you. I'll give you a great example for this. Great example is BBK Electronics. How many of you guys have heard about BBK Electronics? I think probably 25 to 30% of people might have heard about BBK Electronics. But BBK Electronics is a company which owns OnePlus, Vivo, Oppo, and Realme. So this electronics company owns all these four brands. It's the parent company of all these four brands. But if you just search that particular website in Google, you won't find any official website. In fact, in Wikipedia, the description for that particular company is just one paragraph. What do you mean? If someone, let's say, if Google purchase OnePlus, and some other companies purchase all those four mobile brands, what really happens? There won't be a company called as BBK Electronics anymore. And what really happens? There's no such company, and somehow Wikipedia just deletes that company name from Wikipedia. And if you just search BBK Electronics, there won't be any results that is available in Google, and the index, all those index will be deleted from Google. So knowing your history, knowing the history of your product is really important. That is what I wanted to mention. Whatever that appears on Google, that is not completely true. You need to research, you need to understand, is it really true? Anyone can upload any data in the internet. Probably some 70%, 60% of the time that would be real, that would be genuine, but 40%, 30% of the time, 30% of the time, that would be not true. That would be the false information you get out there. So try to update yourself. Try if you are doing some market survey for some product, make sure you contact with real people, you talk to real people. That is the thing that I wanted to tell you. That is one of the greatest disadvantage that I have faced in over there in the internet when I was researching for some new products in my company, some new products in my entire entrepreneurial journey. So everything that is available in Google is not really 100% true. Anybody can write things on Reddit or Instagram or YouTube. Anything can happen. So make sure your information is genuine. Make sure if you are launching a project, make sure you just do it in a right way. That is what I wanted to mention. The shout out is for Bob New Beings. Yeah, that's the username. The comment is over here. You guys can go follow him if you guys are really interested. It's a private profile. I didn't look into that particular profile, and I'm giving shout out to everyone who just comment on my particular podcast videos, Instagram photos, or any videos. So you guys can comment, and probably you could be the next one who receives a shout out from me. Yep, until then, it's me Sanjay signing off from Contra Podcast. Meet you guys in my next podcast, guys. See you guys in the top. Bye bye.